What's up, guys? Welcome to Extreme Daily Drivers. We are always balling on a budget and wrenching in our garage. And what do you know? It's Review Wednesday already. And today we're going to go ahead and review my Inno Roof Rack from my 2006 Scion XB. So I've had this rack for 4 years, and the reason that I got it was because of these things you see behind me. I was running a home audio video company and I needed to put a place to put my ladders, and the roof rack worked perfectly. So I did a ton of shopping around when I was in the market for them, and I knew I wanted to get something that was either like Yakima or Thule. Those are the two big names when it comes to roof racks. And after seeing both of those in person, I decided that Yakima was the kind that I wanted, because the Thule one, they just don't look right and they stick too far out from the sides of the vehicles. So then when I did the shopping and I saw how much the Yakima racks were, my mind was blown. I couldn't believe that they are $400. So I wasn't about to spend $400 on a roof rack, so I went ahead and found this company, Inno, did some research. Turns out their racks are very, very close to what a Yakima rack looks like, and they're at half the price. I was able to pick this rack up and this fairing for $240 from Auto Anything. They were running an amazing deal, and at the time, they were including the wind fairing for free. So like I said, this thing's been on top of the XB for 4 years. Let's go ahead and take it off the vehicle and see if it's caused any damage over that time. And also let's just take a look at the actual general shape that this rack is in. All right, we got the rack off. Let's take a look and see how much damage we've created over the years. Now, this rack has been off this car once or twice in the last 4 years, but let's take a quick look and see what we got. I'll tell you what, let's start off with door seals, right? So you always wonder about door seals. And here in Florida, it's one of the toughest states on door seals as it is. And that seal there on the front door looks just fine. Let's move to the back and take a look. So you can see here where it was marked by the feet of the rack, but again, no damage. Rubber's pushed over a little bit, but when completely closed, you would never know that really anything went on there. So we know the seals are good. Let's take a look at the paint. So I got some quick detail on a rag. Let's see what we can do with these marks here that are left over on the paint. All right, so all 4 spots cleaned up nicely, and all 4 spots do have a little bit of shadowing and kind of dried up dirt as to where the rack was sitting. And I think you can see up here, again, this is a dirty car, so please keep that in mind, but you can see the ring around where the foot was sitting, but there is no damage to this paint whatsoever, and I'm gonna prove that in a second. I'm gonna take a little bit of polish, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, and I bet we can get it to look brand new. And just like that, I was able to remove that footprint left behind by the rack. So far, no damage done to the paint, no damage done to the seals, 4 years, and you can't see anything. Now, let's take a look at what it does to the roof. Let's see if we can clean these up the exact same way we did the other parts of the car. So what do you guys think, huh? Cleaned up pretty nice. This little clear foot pad here comes with the rack. So this is what they provide. and it holds up really good over time. So I don't know about you guys, but that is a pretty darn good result. I mean, having something bolted to your car for 4 years, being out in the wind, the rain, the crazy hot weather, and not doing any damage to the car's paint. Pretty awesome. Okay, so now that we established this thing doesn't destroy your paint job, let's take a look and see what kind of condition the actual rack is in, if there's anything that needs to be replaced or anything that really could use some attention. All right, for starters, let's take a look at this fairing, and I'll tell you what, for being outside for 4 years now, I will say I do protect this thing. I do use a sealant on it that would help with fading as well as removing bugs, but this thing, it's dirty. I mean, it's not clean, but still looks in really good condition, and even this decal still looks excellent. Let's take a look at the rubber foot pads that it comes with. This is what actually is going against the top of your vehicle, and that one is looking good, as well as this one, which popped off. But yeah, still in really good condition, and I bet if you reached out to Inno, you give them this part number, you wanted to, you could get this thing replaced. So one thing that I do want to point out on the kind of passenger side front of this is that there is a little bit of rust starting in here. It looks like the top of this support here does have a little bit of a nick on it. So that's something I can go ahead and take a look at, fix up real quick, a little bit of black touch-up paint. I'll take care of that. But overall, this thing's still got a lot of years left in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. This is not a sponsored video. I paid for this with my own money 4 years ago, and it's been a fantastic product. That's why I want to review it. I know a lot of people think about putting racks on their XBs. This is a fantastic, fantastic option. So there'll be a link down in the description for this item, as well as the polish that I used. If you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and put it in the comments. Hit me up. If you have something you'd like to see on Review Wednesday's videos, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time.